Tuesday, April 17th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and it's a challenging forecast here for the next couple of days, and then another complex forecast as we get into the upcoming weekend. But the general idea here today is a cold front moves in and then through the region, and along that front you have an area of low pressure that'll scoot off through Georgia and South Carolina tomorrow. But exactly how all these features interact with one another, pretty big forecast challenge this morning. Let's take a peek at the radar this morning, and you have some rain that's fairly extensive back into Mississippi and Louisiana, especially gets more light in nature through North Alabama into Tennessee and Kentucky. And that's all with the system that's slowly moving our way. We are still on the mild side of that front this morning. A lot of folks at the coolest in the upper 50s, and there's a lot of 60s on the board this morning. Now, severe weather, there's your day one, that's today. Tonight, severe weather outlook, the slight risk, much the same as when I showed you the day two outlook yesterday, covering parts of Georgia, South Carolina, into southernmost North Carolina, close to the Charlotte metro region. And again, this is going to be a deal where you have this cold front moving through, and south of that front and near that front, that's where you have the chance of some strong to severe storms this afternoon and this evening. I think some damaging wind gusts would be your biggest severe weather threat. And the upper levels, there's your disturbance back in Texas and Louisiana. That'll swing through tomorrow, give us kind of a cool, rainy day. We're quiet Thursday and Friday, but then look what happens over the weekend. Here's what the European now looks like for Sunday morning. And the general idea here is you're going to get a cutoff low somewhere in the southeast, but exactly where is up in the air. But the European and the GFS actually in relatively good agreement now with the formation of that upper low close to the Gulf Coast. And again, that's Sunday morning, and then you go out to Tuesday morning, and it's kind of gotten absorbed into a big trough on the European over the eastern United States. It's a little different on the GFS by that point in time. More of that in a second. Today, I'm going to go with the idea of clouds on the increase and some showers and a few thunderstorms becoming possible as the day unfolds. And notice a lot of this activity will likely be south of I-40 during the daylight hours today. So the further south you go today, the better chance will be, or better the chances rather will be for some showers and thunderstorms. And then tonight, well, first of all, there's what it looks like this evening. This is valid at 7 o'clock this evening. This is one of the high-resolution models, and you can see the idea there's some showers and storms kind of scattered around the region. And then here we are tomorrow morning. This is the precip through the morning hours tomorrow. It looks like tonight we'll have some rain develop in, and then tomorrow rain at times. And it's probably going to be a scenario here where most of the rain is going to fall to the west of Interstate 95. Once you get into North Carolina. So places like the Triad and Charlotte regions could get a pretty good rainy day tomorrow, and along with the rainy type of day will come much cooler temperatures. Highs in the Triad still probably not making it to 60, a little bit warmer around the Charlotte area. And then again, Thursday looks good, a quiet day, highs in the 70s, Friday much the same. But then we get into the weekend. So here we are Saturday evening on the GFS, and look at this setup here. Developing surface low near the mouth of the Mississippi River. They also have a cold front right about there. And so we're in the warm air, and that means showers and thunderstorms, a good bet Saturday. And then on Sunday, there's what it looks like by early afternoon, low pressure southeastern parts of Alabama, southwestern Georgia. And again, on the GFS, it's a little bit different than the European. The cold front's still kind of hanging off to our north Sunday on the GFS, but let's look at the same time on the European model. Surface low is the same spot, but the cold front's further south. Your cold front has made it to right about there, and so that's a much chillier scenario in much of North Carolina with the rain on Sunday. But so it looks like a deal Saturday, some showers and storms, and then Sunday, rain. And it could be a pretty cool rain depending on the progress of that cold front. All right, then we go back to the GFS. This is what it looks like Monday, and because you don't have as much phasing in the northern branch, it's not as cool of a look. So that's the GFS. At the same time, there's the European, a much chillier type of look for Monday and Tuesday as well. That's the European for Tuesday compared to the GFS for Tuesday. So we'll see how much those branches phase with that upper level low and the northern branch trough swinging in over the weekend and early next week. It looks like a pretty big storm system either way. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great Tuesday, and God bless.